1 live.
All right. Well, that was pretty nice. I
Yeah.
always enjoy that song. What a good way to start the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh,
You know?
that's no lie. Like we can hear it on our end,
Yeah.
and like every time it fires that up, it's just like, all right, we're
All right.
just really rocking out, and I get horribly distracted every time.
Yeah.
So, all
Just
right,
like how we got
that's
distracted. It was
sometimes,
like, oh, it's 4:02. We should probably start the stream.
and that was before the music even started. So, apologize for our tardiness today. We're actually just talking about things we were going to be talking about,
Hmm.
which is what we often do in the pre-show. And then, yeah, I realized, man, the chat's really hopping for before the show even starts. Then realized, oh, we should have started a few minutes ago. We
Yeah.
apologize. But welcome everybody who's just chomping at the bit to get rolling tonight.
Yep.
So
Hello, hello. Oh, yeah.
things look slightly different today, but
Slightly.
only
Yeah.
slightly.
Yeah. You move some things around. I got a chair. Everybody
So
happy.
we're really locking in, getting all settled for a rocking and rolling, perhaps, MergeMasters
Ooh.
2026.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
this isn't the only set of big changes.
Yeah. So, obviously, first things first. General Strife, how did you break your TV with your neck?
Yeah, that is baffling. Like,
Want to
I thought,
know?
I thought at first you broke your neck with your TV, but if I'm reading that correctly, broke your TV with your neck. Please explain.
Yeah. Well, and apparently that in that pipeline that leads to content creation, which
Which is great. I
I've been
mean,
in content creation for a while. Have you ever broken a TV with your neck as part of the content creation pipeline? Like filming, you slam a TV with your neck, and then you edit it.
I usually try to stay on one side of the screen,
Yeah.
generally.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not quite so lucky, but
Yeah.
I have had an instance where the TV came down and attacked my neck, but I came out pretty good. But I think everybody kind of shook hands at the end and agreed that we ought not do that again.
Yeah. Yeah. We had an MTB video that we never released where we used stupidly high powered Nerf blasters to break a TV. But then we're like, oh, this might not look good, so we scrapped it. After we scrapped the TV.
Fair.
Yeah, it was I don't know if you remember the bunny, the chocolate bunny destruction video where we
Ooh.
shot a bunch of chocolate bunnies. I want to do that again.
Mhm. In slow
Um,
motion.
yeah, in slow motion. Where the next step was like, well, we can get all this old garbage, and then we have this, which we didn't show too much of it, but we had what is essentially a welded tube drain blaster that's like it's enough that you could fit someone's torso in it. It had enough air pressure where you had to wear ear protection or you'd rupture your eardrums if you're in the same room. And that's how we blew up one of the bunnies. And we're like, that could probably break a TV because it took a chunk out of a cinder block with a normal Nerf dart.
Yeah,
Yep.
I believe that.
Yeah. Funnily enough, it did. Shout out to Leah, man. If you're there, if you're out there, miss you, buddy.
Well, he's out doing something. I mean, he keeps trying to leave, but then he keeps posting Nerf related content
Oh no, no,
periodically on at least on Facebook and stuff. So,
not Liam
or-
Davis. Different
oh,
Liam.
oh, that's right. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting there's a second
yeah.
guy. That was
You
the
would have seen him on. We did a loadout video on Make Test Battle. He had the Vulcan, with like the 120 round belt.
that's
with
right.
Dreadlocks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a wild man, as I recall.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a boiler technician by trade. So he's a short dude. He's like 5'5", 5'6", but he could like bench press me. Yeah.
Jeez.
And I'm a big guy. So it's yeah, and he's good and he welded. But yeah, so the important thing, so General Strife woke up in a hurry at 6 a.m., ran into the steps into the attic to go down to the landing, slipped on a plastic container. The flat screen was next to the steps of the landing. Bam, slipped. My neck slapped the TV. TV came crashing down. Throat portion of my neck had a massive bruise on it. Still have yet to go fully away.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive work. I mean, wow. Okay. I mean, I guess if you just walked away with a bruise, I guess you're doing all right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
And yes, Grim Reaper.
yeah, looking good.
Blah, blah. Also, blah, and also blah. I think you have more stuff on the wall than I do. I mean, of personal things. So
Mm.
maybe this is actually just your wall, and I'm just sitting in front of it.
You know, would be cool if we had people take pictures of their walls and we green screened you again and we just swapped between walls every now and then.
So I'm just invading other people's
Yeah,
homes
exactly.
on different shows.
We're just going into people's houses.
I don't like that.
I like that. I might do that. I might. You know what? Anyone put in the off topic of the MergeMasters Discord if you have a cool display wall. I will use it as a background at some point. It'll be funny. Yeah, and yeah, Clowny. I mean, there's always some ducks involved in the Nerf creation pipeline, so no worries about that. I actually got some Peking duck recently. I need to cook up. Peking duck. Yeah.
Not park ducks.
I mean, it could have been. I don't know. I didn't ask them.
Crawl space. That's almost creepier.
Yeah, it's in the crawl space, chilling.
Where it's like, yeah, today we're broadcasting live from crawl space. It's dusty
Ooh.
down here.
We had a robot sound for a second, but you're good now. My internet
I'm
crapped
sorry,
out
it
for a
was-
second. That's fine.
Oh, weird. That's usually my job.
Yeah. Oh, my internet's go. Oh, you're going blurry. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh,
We doing okay? We doing okay? Hanging in
there.
there? Oh no. Am I
Bandwidth.
fading? Can you still hear
You
me?
can still hear you. You're just starting to go a little bit more
Oh.
pixelated. There we go.
I'm getting all pixelated. Oh, we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. That felt weird. Cool. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Have we adequately bantered today?
Always. Just adequately
good.
enough.
Perfect. Today's show is brought to you by, well,
The
banter for one, but
The
also,
letter M.
can you say,
Word.
no, we're just kind of doing a pre-MergeMasters. It's a good opportunity if you have questions about the rules that were posted last stream, clarification, concerns, criticism, stuff like that you want to throw up, anything like that. If you want to just kind of throw them in chat or anything like that, we'll kind of go over, try to clarify things to make sure that you guys can hit the ground running instead of, February 1st hits and you're like, now I had a question about whatever it was, and then we're trying to clarify things and now you're losing momentum or whatever. So now is your time to, I'm gesturing at the chat over here that you cannot see. I'm pointing at it. It's real to me.
Yeah.
But it is off screen and it is actually here. So this is, if everything's changed as far as you can tell that wall has moved. Also, everything that I reference has moved. And so I'm referencing now over here is where chat lives. And so if I'm looking over here, I'm not distracted. I'm just trying to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Chat's over
So-
here. And then I'm here. And then you're here.
Mostly.
Yeah.
So now that everybody's all up to speed.
But yes, yeah, questions. Where does the bar
Where's the of a loud whip?
Oh, work in progress rest. If you have two screws that you got tighten or you got the final top coat, that's perfectly fine.
Honestly, I don't care. Like if it's if it is not finished, that is fine. Like whatever you consider not finished.
Yeah.
If it's something that you conceptually started to make a few cuts and it's just kind of in that initial stages, that's unfinished. If it is you had it all assembled and ready to go and you just need to, top coat it, that is also unfinished. we are this serious about just getting you guys to finish projects, because usually MergeMasters is all about, starting fresh, starting a new project, and so often life happens and you can't finish the project, and quite often this is the one chance a lot of you guys have to build a project. And so to constantly bring this opportunity to you guys and say, no, start a new thing. This is the opportunity to say, remember last year, remember 3 years ago, remember 8 years ago, remember 12 years ago when you started that project and you haven't gotten around to it again.
Ugh.
This is the opportunity to
crumbles
blow
to
off the
dust.
dust, whatever state it's in, and just, we're serious, finish the darn thing. Just know that you are competing with other people who are just trying to finish the darn thing. And so it's not exactly an equal footing, but
Yeah.
it's equal footing in the fact that
Yeah,
you're
there's-
all trying to finish the thing.
Exactly.
So.
And it's what we did the ruling live on stream last time of you can submit multiple entries to the veteran class. You only get one on the ballot. So you go, but you can go, okay, I finished this project. Well, I have this project I want to finish. You can finish that project too. And then at the end of the competition, you just tell us which one you want as your submission. So
yeah, if you build, you have the opportunity to finish like 6, 8, however many. Like if you can complete 10 unfinished projects, that is fantastic. I would love to see people just finish a project, grab a new one off the shelf. Finish that one, grab another one. Finish that one, grab another one. The catch is you can only submit one of them on the ballot.
Yeah.
But you have the satisfaction of just having a assortment of finished projects so you can look and say, check that out. And isn't that going to feel good? I wish I could do that.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll probably make like a little doesn't really count for anything because we're gonna do random bonus categories this year. I wanted to do last year.
We'll show the heck out of that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
so
we'll brag the crap out of you.
Yeah,
if you're just busting out all these, projects. Like, hey, here's this thing that's on the wall. I'm going to drag that out and I'm going to finish it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah,
I will make a special episode just showcasing all of this stuff. If you manage, if we get anybody who's like, 5 or more, I will make a special episode outside of just the regular show coverage, and I will just brag on cool stuff.
We'll have a parade. Nathan will drive the float. I'll be in charge of the confetti. It'll be great.
The views and opinions expressed and promises made, but never mind. We actually had confetti.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was in the budget. I guess I got to find a float.
It was rolled. Yeah. Where's the float? I guess I
got to pony up now. Head off its grip, snap off because I was using pocket splitting instead of permatex. Nope, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fine. Bring it on. Make it happen.
Yeah.
What's it going to take? So integration system in a bin. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm just trying to catch up on chat after my mini rant, and so.
Nathan doesn't
general
get
strike. Go nuts.
He gets carrier pigeons only.
Yeah, no, the fax thing didn't work.
It's too high tech.
Yeah, no, we used to have that little beeper thing. We used to have telegraph, and they cut the lines when they put sidewalk in.
Actually,
I hadn't heard from Grandma in years. Should probably go visit.
Maybe. Actually, let's see, Idaho to Southern California. I think we're actually close enough because of we could figure out how to send like a wavelength telegraph to each other. I think we're just on the threshold.
We could probably just live stream and chat periodically.
We could
just like fortnightly or something.
Yeah.
Heck, we could invite a lot of friends and just hang out together.
Crazy.
Like Sunday nights.
Nah.
Have a bunch of friends over, talk Nerf, talk shop.
Wouldn't that be cool?
We spend
way too much we spend way too much effort and way too much money on being able to go boop 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 to each other, and it'll take like 5 minutes for you to decode it, and then you send back to me. Boop, 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 boop.
I got my little notebook out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Anyway. Fun times.
Yeah.
Don't we have fun around here?
Good times. But yeah.
Anyway.
How's
everybody doing tonight? Send help.
Nah, we're fine. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Want to bet?
No. Yeah, remember, who has the stream key? I do.
I gave it to you, though.
Yep.
I can change it, though, right?
Do you know how to?
There's a button over... Actually, since they updated things, there's a button over here that's got a little thing that says, like, whoop, that looks like a switch the thing around. So I assume that changes it.
Hey, it's a Dr. Flux. What's happening, man?
Ah, the doctor is in, as they say. That's good, because I am sick and tired.
Yeah, speaking of Flux, we have a lot of people actually entering this year, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, in fact, we had quite the influx of people just a couple of days ago. You get me one of those, too. In fact, he and Luchathor and Sonic... something or other. Another fella. There's a group of like 3 or 4 of them rolled in all at the same time, took the bus or something.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty exciting stuff. So
speaking of Luchathor,
in fact, speak of the proverbial devil.
Well, they are on the same bus. I assume they
Appreciate you guys carpooling.
Yeah.
Shows a lot of respect for the environment.
It's the Out of Dark bus, right? So it's Sonic Bob.
Sonic Bob. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I couldn't remember what it was. I believe that was the fellow who had that integration-related video posted in the Discord a few days earlier. That was quite a well-done video, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Very unexpected as well.
Yeah. Out of Dark. Yeah, the Out of Dark crew. You guys got on bus. I mean, I assume that...
Does that make this a staff meeting now?
It is a staff meeting.
Ah.
Well, it's I'm not saying this is true, but it's totally true that Out of Dark's just shackles his employees to a bus and makes them work, right? That's just how it works. So not because one of them wanted to go do MergeMasters, they all have to go do MergeMasters.
So does that mean Luke's going to do it too? That I would love to see.
Oh.
Or is he just sponsoring? Is that how that would work? Seriously though, I mean, it was cool last year when Ryan and Jesse of Silver Fox at least submitted, but then
threw their hats in the ring. Yeah,
that was pretty exciting though.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to see more, more of the shop owners and stuff being able to be more involved with just kind of community things. Just more activities and such. Give them a chance to have fun.
Oh yeah, reach out to people. But yeah, we still got a week left. We can still bug more people, and also, just because the competition starts in a week doesn't mean you have to start the competition in a week. It's 3 months to give you enough, time and stuff to actually work and get stuff done. But you can get it done in 2 months.
Oh yeah, no, we had was it last year? Twisted submitted 3 separate entries, and I think it took him less than a month each. In fact, he got a late start, as I recall. In fact, I think he started less than a month, or about a month in, and still cranked out 3 completed builds. So that's impressive stuff.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah. Very impressive.
So yeah, no, there's never think that just because you didn't start on day 1 doesn't mean that you don't have a chance. Not everything has to be super complicated. You can still build a very clean project without, overcomplicating things and trying to, a clean, simplified build can still compete over a less well-built, overcomplicated build.
Oh yeah,
et
100%.
cetera, et cetera.
100%. Yeah, it's so Luchador's saying that the three of us they're gonna have a integration off, but then MergeMasters. So then, yeah, we're being the
Ah,
judges. So that way it all works. And yeah, and
perfect.
Flux like all Nerf modders has at least 30 unfinished projects, which makes sense.
No, that's perfect. That's kind of exactly why we wanted to do that veteran thing. Is not only do we have so many people from just past competitions alone, but everybody's got projects.
Hmm.
And, it doesn't necessarily have to be a past integration project. It can be just a project that had already been cut up for something else. Now stick a few more things to it, and now it's an integration all of a sudden.
Hmm.
Or some things aren't necessarily a integration by nature. It's just a, or I guess the difference between a aesthetic integration versus a functional integration of I want this thing to shoot something else that's not supposed to, but have the form factor of. I mean, that's still technically an
Yeah.
integration, even though quite often we think of integration as like a strave and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not necessarily limiting. It's not limited to that, I guess, form factor or that concept or anything like that. I mean, integration is just sticking things together, really. So you're limited by your imagination and
Imagination.
how much you can justify things. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, what was it? I would go so far as to say, was it 2017?
Hmm.
MergeMasters, where there's the Maverick with the Titan tank that was glued to something else, glued to something else, glued to something else, glued to something else, and it was just
Hmm.
like a weird cascading
Yeah.
blasters of things. That was like, hey, that counts for me. I mean, I'll accept that. It's not the traditional sense integration, but I'd count it.
Yeah, and I mean, as Strife's saying, it's like, yeah, we have the sports side of the hobby and the more artistic side of the hobby. I mean, but this is just one part of the artistic side of the hobby. This is like the sculpting part, people doing it with their hands. You know, we have the CAD designers, the people who can do it with computers, which is their own set of really unique skills. And this is the people taking the chisel to the clay, and we're getting some awesome Davids and stuff going on. So yeah, rapid ballinator. So Flux says you need to finish a rapid ballinator. What is a rapid ballinator? Hang on, I am googling. Ah. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing. Yeah.
Care to share with the class?
Oh, I guess I could share.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we believe in secrets. We're keeping secrets from the viewers, in fact.
Yeah, so many secrets. Here, I can hang on, I had the technology. Bam. If you recognize those.
Scorpions? Or
I think
the
so.
later model equivalent?
That's the name of the build, is what I'm seeing. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Looks good.
He said rapid ballinator. I was thinking, is it in this box?
I was thinking
Thought you were talking more along the lines of something like that. I was getting really excited.
I was thinking pulsator rapid strike for some reason. Don't know how it would work, but yeah.
That one's too far away.
Oh. Yeah. But yeah, so speaking of things that we're keeping for people. So one thing we definitely wanted to touch on, and if anyone has questions on projects and things that they want to make sure they can enter or whatever, hit us up. But one thing we want to touch on is a little bit of the how to enter side. The full how to enter rules will be posted February 1st midnight GMT. So or UTC, Universal Time, same thing. For those
Universal
who
time.
Yeah,
That sounds more exciting.
yeah. So we might even change the universal time because that sounds better. But because it's the same exact time.
Sounds all spacey and fancy.
Space. But for those playing the home game, that is 4 p.m. Pacific, January 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Which is basically whenever you started watching the show tonight.
Yeah,
is when you can start building.
it's almost like we planned
February
that
1st.
for that all to work
Or
out.
January 31st, I guess.
January
technically,
31st,
right?
yes, because we're gonna have the stream
It's
the
like
next
things
day.
just fell together weird.
Yeah, but so that's when we're releasing it. It's gonna be the same entry style as last year, which I will post a picture. We will not be showing you all the information today, but we will give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek.
Because we like secrets.
Yeah, a little secret. So the normal how to enter, obviously, you got to be on the MergeMasters Discord, and then because that's where everything is going to be posted, and then you email mergemasterscomp@gmail.com with the following: your preferred name / internet handle in the subject line, Discord name on the MergeMasters server, and you select your class, whether you're the beginner class, few blasters more class, or the veteran class. And you have to have the entry photo. It's the same as last year. The entry photo is going to include something that everyone will have. It's going to be different from last year. That needs.
But it's going to be fun and exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun and exciting. And it's that will be announced February 1st. That's just basically so that everyone shows that they're starting at the same time roughly. Or you're starting at the start time and that you read the rules. That's why it's a little bit convoluted. It's like, well, I don't have to email. And all that stuff. If you are doing the veteran class, which we have a little bit right here, we do ask that you include a brief description of the current project's condition, age, and what blasters you remember are already included. Once you enter, and Nathan or myself will be monitoring the email. We will be putting you'll be basically given a special role in the MergeMasters Discord, and just like last year, you'll make a forum post. And you'll post your starting picture, which is what you sent to us, and then you keep posting your progress throughout the event. That way, you're in charge of documenting everything you do. We do ask that you at least update it four times, at least,
just to prove that.
Yeah,
just to basically, for one thing, it gives us something to talk about on the show, and also it just kind of shows that you didn't just be like, here's this thing. Oh, here's this thing that's already done. It's shows some kind of semblance of progress and everything. Make sure everything's on the up and up, and you didn't just magically procure a thing that was already done that just kind of looks like the thing that you're supposed to be working on, etc. It's it's honor system type stuff, but also it's
100%.
Nobody wants to just be like, hey, here's this thing that's done. People in our neck of the woods like to see stuff get built because that's part of the adventure. So if you just say, here's this thing that's done, well, half the fun's gone.
Yeah.
We want to see the weird, the concept of, here's this initial idea, and I scrapped this idea and added this, but then I decided to change this and added this other thing instead, but I didn't like this, and so I shortened this part instead. And we want to see that whole thing. We want to see all the context of everything as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So please include as many pictures.
Many pictures. Link if you're doing video, just links to the videos also work. Especially if you're doing content creation, please, especially that intro picture, go, hey, these are my socials. Throw those in.
Mm-hmm. As much info as possible.
Yeah. We want to see it. We want to advertise to people. That way people can follow along. Especially if you're like, okay, I'm going to do pictures here, but then I'm going to do, I think it was Blaster Show who did the videos. Yeah, last year.
Oh, those are amazing
Yeah.
videos.
So
Gosh,
he
oh,
had
I love
really
them.
nice pictures, and then he had the videos on his socials because it's really hard to upload that level of videos to Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Dr. Flux saying the Rep Ballinator is a Super Soaker Monster XL with 2 infinite packs running in the 2 twin minigun barrels and integrated Busby XPZ Master Key. Nice. Very nice. And
Nice.
that all works, yeah. Because also, which we ruled on last year, and it will carry over this year, any mag system could be fully 3D printed or whatever you want to do. We ruled that last year.
Oh yeah, because that still falls under the functionality and internals and stuff like that. So yeah, mechanisms and things like that. As long as the majority of the aesthetics, show work, stuff like that is all actual shell integration stuff, then yeah, we're good.
Yeah, 100%. So it's I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be if it's using infinite packs, it's gonna be rival. Spray and pray. Ball dump. El Magus Dumpus, as one might say. Good. But yeah, what else? What else thing do? Obviously, we're not explaining the entry photo too much.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. But
I'm sure most everybody, obviously everybody here, I think, is pretty familiar with Discord and especially the forum. The forum function on Discord is for obviously forums and like specific topics and stuff. We use them for the logbooks just because of the functionality works well for that. That you can have a kind of a topic within a topic. It just makes it easier to keep things organized that way. It just functions well for what we need it for.
100%. And if I go over here, so if you're in the MergeMasters Discord and you're curious, like you're like, oh, I'm not 100% sure what you guys mean. If you scroll past the voice channels, you'll see our past competitions, and you'll see our 2025 when we started doing that. So you can actually look at everyone's old builds. And there's it's obviously last year we had a plate, knife, and fork with the intro thing. Some people went a little crazy. We do recommend you go a bit crazy with your thing if you're able to. No pressure.
Yes.
I want crazy.
Yes.
I want madness.
Yes, crazy is healthy.
Yes. But yeah, you post it. And obviously, like I said, include your socials if you want to. We'd really appreciate that. That way it's just right at the beginning. And you keep updating. And what these are is people can react to it. But we ask that everyone you only post in your own forums. So that way it's not cluttered. It's just a build log of the person, kind of a stream of consciousness. I can actually do that.
Basically the goal is for not only to capture the whole, like you said, the stream of thought for the creator, but also these are to be referenced for the potential voters later on at the end of the competition. That way people can reference and just see a straight shot of concept to reality without a bunch of weird banter in the middle. So they can just see exactly, like we're seeing here, just scrolling all the way through delicious sandwich to the final product without, a bunch of weird stuff in the middle. If you have comments about a build or something like that, please, you can reference it into there's going to be a MergeMasters, basically a competition chat channel for things pertaining directly to the competition specifically, outside of general chat stuff. I mean, the general chat and everything will keep rolling alongside the competition, but for competition-specific, whether it's rules clarification or things pertaining to builds like this, it'll be kind of specific to that, just to keep stuff like this more clean and clear and all that.
100%. Yeah, and then the MergeMasters competition chat's already open. It's just MergeMasters open discussion. Um, we continued it from the last one, so all I did is just reopen it. And people are already talking and all that stuff. And the forum posts, if you actually look, will be posted after the MergeMasters discussion. So they'll just be in this MergeMasters 2026 subcategory, and they will show up. Everyone can always view them. If you're an entrant, you'll be able to post in them. Basically, you get a special, as we mentioned, you get a special little role, and that will allow you to post.
And that's what the whole gist of the submitting the email is for. Basically, it's kind of a third-party way to, outside of the Discord, to be able to verify, okay, your picture looks good, everything looks good here. Just kind of keep things, I guess, a good way to sort what's good, what's bad. Okay, your picture looks good, everything's cool, you look good. Okay, you are verified, you're good to go. We give you a special role. Now your ability to create the forum post is unlocked. You're good to go. Boom. You get the return email. Now you have the abilities. Now you can go nuts.
Yeah, exactly. And so Wizard Build's asking, is a 3D printed ammo can similar to the Boxers is okay? So the Boxers is a firearm, I'm assuming?
That's the Dart Zone, the Boxer Pro. That's the chain-fed half-length.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
Boxer.
It's a box. I mean, I know those are available. I guess due to our ruling, we've said it's okay, but I know your abilities. I know you can do better than a printed box. I'm going to say it's probably okay, but I'm not going to say I'm not going to be disappointed if you print a box, because I know you can do better than that.
You could, as a nice little workaround. Yeah, it's not a function. Yeah, is you can print the box as a frame, and then use chunks of blasters and stuff to actually make it spiffy looking. Yeah, it's like the Vulcan box. So it is allowed, as Nathan's saying. We prefer if you would at least not just submit the printed box. If the box was an actual magazine, then yeah, 100%, that's fine. But because it's just the holding unit for the chain, we'll allow it because it's still part of the ammo delivering system.
Yeah, on a technicality, then yes, but like I said, it's a box, and because I know your abilities, I'm not going to say I'm not going to be disappointed if you just print a box. So this is, this goes into it gets into, I'm not going to throw out rule 0, but it's kind of implied of, well, I'll use this. Last year, Vile had the thing of, with his build, he had a piece of, was it the Hyperfire thing?
It was a jam door, I believe, right?
The door, where it was a piece of plastic that wouldn't take paint. And so he asked if he could design and model and print a replica of the same piece so that he could paint it so that it didn't modify the aesthetics, it just made it to where you could paint it. So it was technically a quality of life improvement and did not affect the aesthetics. So technically we allowed it because it did not break the rule 0.
Yeah.
However, we kind of have a reversal kind of thing where, yes, technically a box would qualify, an ammo box would technically qualify for an okay to print thing, but because it's just a dang box, you probably shouldn't need to. I mean, I think that would be something that would be easy enough to modify or fabricate. doesn't even necessarily need to be blaster pieces. That's something that you could probably fabricate out of other plastic chunks of things.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave a moral gray area here.
Yeah. My stance, 100% stance on it is, if you need that box and the box dimensions, you need to be very specific. There's nothing wrong with printing the box and then greebling the crap out of it, where you're and then you're using that skeleton structure. That I think that's a great way for 3D printing in this competition. Is you 3D print the skeletal structure to make sure everything's in line, and then you're sculpting the skin and the flesh of it on top of it.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's like it would be really tricky to fabricate a actual like a box magazine. That'd be really tricky to build. So yeah, obviously that's something that you would be able to print. But
yeah.
But yeah, if it's just a like a Vulcan box, well, they're right there. We'll maybe get a couple Vulcans and hack those things up a little bit. Just saying, something like that. Imagination. But like I said, I'm going to leave it a moral gray area. So we'll kind of go with that. Is that a suitable answer?
That's a suitable answer. I just realized Vile made this work.
Whoa!
this is
Did he plant that seed in our brains?
Yeah, on my head.
Well, I'd like to see that done.
Yeah, 100%.
Did Vile just enter right now? Is that his entry for this year?
No, I know his entry for this year. Vile does not have a lot of time this year. But yeah, it's what he has to finish looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what he's gonna finish up. And also 8 Industries. Yes, stay warm if you guys are in the Ice Age parts of the United States. Stay warm.
Yeah, here it's gonna be rough out there.
Yeah, that's for friendly eyes. That's pretty cool. I'm just scrolling because we were talking about you, Vile, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through some of your work, and it's like, oh, is that Mr. 12? Mr. 12%'s always in chat, even when he's not. 12% of the time, he's in chat 100% of the time. Yeah, it's there's weird rules, like there are like weird, not rules, spirit of the rules situations. So we're fine with, especially when it comes to
principles.
Yeah,
I call them principles. Less rules, more principles.
Yeah. And then it's always asked, if you're like, well, I'm not sure if this falls within it, you can ask, and we'll give you guys a ruling. If we ever do make a ruling, we make sure that ruling is fully publicly announced. So we did last year on stream. This year I might also make literally just thinking out loud, might make like a little amendum channel, or I just might put it in the MergeMasters thing, just let everyone know. It's like, hey, we made this ruling. So I want to make sure everyone will see it. We had no problems with it last year. Everyone agreed it was fine. So we've all been, well, I don't know if we've all been there, but we all tried to paint Nerf stuff that would not take paint, no matter how hard we tried to paint it.
Yeah, some of that weird nylon stuff and others.
Yeah. It's like, damn you for being so chemically resistant.
And we're not making rules to try to get you or anything like that. We're not trying to be difficult. We're trying to create a structure to have fun, be flexible, and everything, but still have enough kind of principles in place to make sure that we're not waffling too much or anything like that. We're just trying to. We're not trying to be jerks. We're just trying to make enough rules to where things are structured enough.
Yeah.
Just structured enough. Is that going to make a?
Yeah.
Is that going to make a sticker?
Yeah, just structured enough. Look, I've already repossessed Just Educational enough from MTV. It's mine.
Good for you.
So it's we can modify it.
Just modified enough.
Just modify it. Yeah, there you go. Making the sticker just blank enough.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you guys saw in the thumbnails, we did show off a little bit of last year's winners. We showed off a little bit of before last year's winners. One thing I'm going to try to do this year, which I really want to, is set up a bit of a documentary style video for MergeMasters, just so I could take that to more larger corporate sponsors. Go, hey, look, we did this. Can you get and then for the next year, can you give us money? So,
well, at the very least, it gives us something tangible, no, more or less tangible, to be like, hey, here's the thing that we do.
Yeah.
Because there's not a whole lot of what we do here that's shareable easily to the greater community and the greater maker people, or even just the internet in general. Because a lot of us are just kind of doing our own thing. There's a lot of, Nerf collecting that's available to share. There's a lot of Nerf games available, to share, stuff like that. But there's not a whole lot of guys just tinkering and doing more of the slightly artsier brand of things. And so if we can, except for that video that just got posted a while back, we had to, maybe I'll see if I can share that up again and post it in the description when we're all done. That's the one.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that, because it was nice to have something distilled to where it's like, here's a weird thing that people do.
A little video essay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice. I'd like to have a little bit more of a... I've been wanting to do one anyway that's just a, what is an integration? What is this weird thing we do? And have kind of a brief history on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least in my experience. Just something that's a little bit more bite-sized. Just for sharing around.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's like when I try to tell what integration or say what integration is to non-Nerf people, it's basically how I do it. It's kit bashing. We kit bash pre-existing Nerf blasters.
Yeah.
Trying not to, and then a lot of the time I get, well, why don't you just 3D print it? It's like, well, that's the point of not trying to 3D print it. It's sculpting versus CAD work. And it's different types. Some people it's really sculpting. We got some people who can just like full on full on Michelangelo epoxy putty.
Make me gush over this thing again, are you?
Which one? I mean,
I spent hours talking about this last year.
Look, people like great stuff. People like great stuff. Also, you know that he used my Flywheel World stuff. Totally didn't have to. No, but yeah. Yeah, we have great artists, and it's just it's such good work. Personally, I always want cassette play that cassette player build. Wait, you're making a cassette player Nerf blaster? That would be cool. Oh, and you kind of make it like oversized so the cassette is actually a mag. And you just plop in the cassette. You have to do some sort of right angle setup. So there are systems out there. Or you
have to do some kind of like gonk related one or something.
Yeah. Or you do a boombox style setup where you look if the cassette actually just works and it has speakers, and you make it big enough where you just have those vibration speakers, so you turn the entire shell into a speaker. And you plop in the cassette.
Cassette player and a Raycon
stock. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. There's things. People got ideas. People got to see. I want weird. I always want weird.
Well, yeah, but see, now you got me thinking about how the deploy magwell pivots the whole darn thing, and how if you could have a blaster shell that was slightly larger, and you could have that how the deploy can stand up and then it like drops down sideways, but you could have it just kind of pivot out this way to where you could drop a mag in, chunk, and then you could like close the door, You could do it with like 6-round mags if you had the mag well drop down low enough into it. Huh. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where basically the gimmick would just be you'd be able to drop a magazine in like a cassette door. Hmm.
But why Scott? Why stop at cassettes? Why don't we make it really weird and use like Betamax or whatever it is?
I was gonna say 8-tracks.
8-track. There you go.
Because it's hard to find matchbooks. How else are you gonna, what else are you gonna wedge in there to get the thing to feed right?
See, I'll make everyone feel old. CDs now are considered the old for the newest generation. The ancient relics. Yeah. Yeah. Or you do record. Like, you just go full on vinyl.
That'd be a really big blaster.
Really
Actually,
big.
I'm just looking right above the screen at my Hailfire and just realized, that carousels right about the right size. You could probably fit a record in there.
Yeah.
Just a regular LP.
It wouldn't really work well as you're running, but
No, that needle would just be scratching the crap out of whatever you're trying to play in there.
yeah. But there's like really cool custom record players that like just sit on the top of a record and drive themselves around.
I've seen those. I'm not sure I would trust that.
No. But if you made like a little track for it or something, yeah, it'll be things. Hate the new CD cases. What do you mean new CD cases? That new and CD does not work together. Yeah. Actually found my very first cassette that I ever owned the other day. Yeah. Don't know why I wanted it.
Which was?
At 5 years old, it was. Let me find. I guess I heard it somewhere. It was "Whoop There It Is" by Tag Team. Yep. Don't know why. Don't know why. But I begged my parents enough, I guess, to buy it for me. I guess I heard it on somewhere and we wanted it.
Huh.
Yeah. As a metalhead, I have no clue why that was the song, but that was the song. First thing I ever had.
Your first CD.
First cassette.
Oh, first cassette. Okay.
First cassette.
That makes more sense. I was like, how'd you get a CD when you're 5 years old? I was doing math and I was like,
1993, my dude.
I
remember it. We were in this magical place called a mall, where they have multiple stores that were all there, and it wasn't just like mostly empty. And there's a place called the food court that had weird confectionery delicacies, such as hot dog on a stick.
Huh.
Yeah. Do you remember hot dog on a stick?
I assume that's different than a corn dog.
It's a corn dog. But the actual like weird food franchise place was hot dog on a stick. And it was corn dogs.
I guess we didn't have one. We didn't go to the mall very often.
No, that's fair.
And the food court, even less so when we were there.
Yeah.
They had an Orange Julius. That's all I remember.
I forget you're 50 years older than me, even though we're the same age.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
I don't think, like, Orange Julius went out of business in the 90s, like in 1990.
Yeah, I'll believe that.
It probably got publicly owned. Uh, yeah, post the he apparently he posts the ideas in Whip. I'll take a look. See. Ah. Ah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah, clever use of the long shot bipod thing.
Yeah. Still at DQ Orange Julius. Dairy Queen. Yeah. Oh, Walkman. Weird times. Yeah. Little weird cassette player. You can like freak out some of the newer generation. I say that, but General Strife is the newer generation. They just like old things. I'm calling you out like that.
I'm gonna try to not take offense to that.
Don't think the bipod will work. Yeah, the bipod is like that weird soft plastic that we were talking about that doesn't it doesn't hold paint well, and it does warp if you try to hear it some way. It doesn't hear well. So yeah, there's options. Yeah, what do you mean try not to take offense to it?
Well, it's weird being like the same age as old people when when you have these youngsters come along and they're like, "Your weirdo technology is novelty," and it's like,
it's got to be hip and
I never really even used that technology because I was using the old people's technology, and they're probably having the same thoughts. But whatever.
You had the old I was gonna say chronograph. That's not the right word. Phonograph. There we go. Phonograph.
Yeah, no, I've got a turntable, and
yeah,
I didn't really have many cassettes. Had a few CDs, but yeah, no, I've got vinyl.
Yeah.
I don't know,
man. I didn't get my first vinyl until I was in my 20s because that was the hipster thing to do at that time. And I went, this is way too much effort. I could barely notice the difference. Just give me digital media. And then the other hipsters around me
much
all
effort.
burst
What,
into
did you not have a
flames.
Stack-O-Matic?
I had something I bought in a thrift store in Australia. That was old. That was from the 70s or 60s. I don't know what it was. It worked. It was just like you had to prime it, and it had like adjustable thing because it was supposed to be for better quality sound. It was a warmer sound. I'm like, look, General Strife, I am all for physical media. There is a lot of merit to it. My issue is for my favorite example is books. If I had physical books, I would need several storage containers to house all my books. Or I could put them on one 4 terabyte hard drive. And yeah, it's I got some 45s, just know it. What's the difference between 45s and LP?
45s are singles.
Oh, and LP is the entire track?
The 45s, usually LP is long play. That's like usually like full albums. They're the big ones.
Okay.
Play at 33, 33 RPM. 45s or 45 RPM.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. The big ones and the small ones. Okay. Always wondering what the difference was.
I
always wonder what.
Yeah, that's why most phonographs have a little speed settings. So in fact, they have 45, 33, and then the weird super like some like really old ones have the great big. I can't remember if that was like 20, 25 or something. It was like the super slow that sounds really weird. Like some of the really like creepy old stuff, like just the side of a wax cylinder type stuff that I don't know that much about.
Fair.
Yeah,
Showbiz
then
piece of
yeah, 45s had the bigger hole in the middle,
it.
especially for 'cause I think that was for like jukeboxes and stuff like that. So you had to get the little plastic snap-in thing to run it on a regular phonograph, or you had to have the little. If you got the nice one, it came with a little insert to fit over there over the little stem. Anyway, thanks for joining us on Music History Night.
uh, yeah. My thing is just space. My space is already limited. If I have all my stuff as physical, I don't have the room for it. I appreciate some physical things, but I'd rather have more room for tools and Nerf blasters. Each their own. I don't dishearten anyone for doing that stuff. I do also like that the old CRTVs actually can are 100. Learned the other day are 100 hertz and can handle and are just better at handling the old consoles than modern pass-throughs. Yeah, that's a whole other project.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This is also one thing I would talk about. Completely not needed. But the classic take a picture of your blaster by a tree, I always appreciate. We had some people do it more jokingly, which is great. I love it. Where's some people actually did it. Where's no, that's car door deepfake. There it is. Okay, open in full view. And we had some people do it actually, which is always great pictures. Scroll through. Yeah, it's just the classic photos, taken by a tree.
Trees are nice.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And yeah.
I think I need to get a CRT.
Yeah.
Because yeah, the TV that I'm watching here that I plugged the VHS into,
yeah,
it just does not play Transformers very well.
Get a newer digital Transformers. Transformers, they're robots.
I do, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get Generation 2 anywhere with old 90s commercials.
Old 90s. Yeah, you can. You can get your VHS. What? You can burn your VHS to a digital format.
I don't trust people with the original
fair
original stuff.
The old 90s. Yeah.
He's been with me nearly my whole life, man.
Oh, that tape's not going to last much longer then. I think it's like what the tape on an old VHS is 40 years.
Well, it's getting close then.
Yeah. It's 40 years before it starts degrading, and I think it lasts 100 in total, if I remember correctly.
Well, I've probably burned through this thing probably literally over 100 times, so it's getting rough.
Yeah, and also again, a little bit back on topic. The big thing is if people have beta masters last longer. If people have new people that are joining and had questions.
Oh yes, the viewers, yes.
Yeah, so we do have not just the viewers, like joining the competition, because we do have that magical class of I'll even go to MergeMasters rules. The beginner class.
Off a tangent and trying to get me on task?
I know, crazy. Madness even.
I think I need to be back on that side.
No. It's my side. Laser disc. But so the beginner class, especially because if they're new to integration, they might not know some things. Always feel free to have them ask questions in the Discord if anyone's roping in. We do highly encourage people to rope in. They don't have to be nerfers. If they want to really just get into a project, there's some form of maker. Get into it. And if they have questions how to do it, always just ask us on Discord.
We encourage supportive peer pressure.
Yeah, exactly. We want to make sure we have a decent amount of people in this beginner class. I think we have 2. If I'm guessing by the people who joined and said they want to enter, it's their first time. I think we have 2 right now that I know of. We might have more.
Well, I'm hoping we're going to have some people sharing around too.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, and we'll bend over backwards a little bit to get them any information they need for, especially
Definitely
for the
resources
class.
or anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I am hoping we see the resurgence of you brought it up earlier, the 2017 MergeMasters thing where it was just something duct taped to something duct taped to something. It's something I want to see that, like, something so ridiculously long and just very poorly put together.
Well, yeah, that, and we crammed everybody into a box last year, so I would say I want people thinking outside of boxes, like no boxes, just build weird things, build cool things, but make it weird.
Yeah,
make it weird. Soundbite that, I don't care.
Yeah,
do weird things, as long as it's not, as long as it's socially acceptable. Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, we want to see big cool builds. Yeah, but make whatever your heart desires and stuff.
Well, there again, don't make it too weird.
Make it very
there again, socially acceptable.
Has to be PG because we're keeping
whatever
it
your
PG.
heart desires, as long as it's
basically, this is, I'm looking at you, Primate. Has to be PG because I know you, man. But whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, you got to watch your words carefully on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know some of you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Vile, if it's what you were saying that you were gonna do on your stream that one time, super vague, I'm so looking forward to that.
I'm cool with you finishing whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not picky. As long as people are finishing things, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, exactly. Finishing things, it's within the rules and all that good stuff. Kind of going over a little bit more of, we'll actually have a schedule posted also on the 1st of just like, here's the streams that are going to happen. Here's the end date. Obviously, the actual end date for the competition, as in Blasters Down, whatever you submit is submitted. Once again, it's just February 1st, midnight GMT. No, not February 1st. Wait, did we not write it?
No.
May 1st. Yes, thank you.
February,
May 1st, midnight
March,
GMT.
April, May.
Yeah, May 1st. May 1st.
Like,
I was trying
to
do
math.
Yeah. I was trying to do things in my head. I'm like, is there 31 days in March? There are, which is March, or not March, April. So that's April 30th at 4 p.m. PST is when the competition ends.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unless things get weird again like they did last year, and I'm hoping they don't.
Yeah.
So, we gave you guys a lot of mercy last year, and although we are merciful gods, we may not be this year. So don't count on it. You can hope for it, but don't count on it.
Exactly.
We'll see how it goes.
Because that is a Thursday, right? So it's like,
oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, so you really want to be finishing up.
Don't count on a weekend to bail you out.
You really want to be finishing up on the weekend of like the 25th, 26th. Yeah,
we'll make sure we're gonna have the schedule posted on pencils down on this date, but also when the voting's gonna begin, when the votes are tallied, when the announcements are gonna be made, etc., etc., etc. So you kind of know what to expect well ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we even have. I know we actually wrote that down somewhere, because we.
Did we post all that?
We didn't post it yet. We did write it down.
I mean, but like, did we? Did I have that in my calendar? I remember we talked about. Let me just check real quick.
It was we wanted to make sure we weren't in the way of Maryland Mayhem and Survival Fest. Right. So
we apparently did not.
Oh,
It's
we
not on
did.
my calendar yet.
I have it
So I
written
think we may have
down.
penciled it down.
Okay, so this is we'll actually have this in concrete, but we're looking at right now. Once again, it's February 1st to May 1st. And the voting will start the May 10th. Voting ends May 17th. And the award ceremony will be on the 24th of May. The reason we have such a large area is we don't want anything to happen on the weekends of the event, some of the big events.
Yeah, so it's kind of delicate dancing around all that without, totally leaving you guys in the dark. So we do the best we can. It's either start the competition on, New Year's Day when a lot of you guys aren't in the condition to be starting a project. You know who you are. Or we start like in March sometime, and then it starts, we're ending things in like the middle of, when summer vacations kind of starting to start up, or at least school's kind of wrapping up and people have test things coming and all this. It starts getting messy in there. So anyway, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
So it's just, it gets kind of gappy between projects finishing and voting happening and announcements being made and stuff. So
but it does make our life a little bit easier because then I have time to make all the voting things all set up, and then we can make our little award ceremony. So I'm not complaining about the distance.
No, it works out well for us. It just kind of sucks if you're emotionally invested in the competition and waiting for the votes to be tallied or whatever, and wringing your hands on, "Ooh, did I win? Did I win?" Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but hey, it is what it is. We'll get there, and this year we will make sure that we have it, unless for some reason it's something's really cool. All the prizes we will already have available at the end of the competition.
Yeah, we're getting better. We are getting better.
Yeah.
So 10% better?
10% less technical difficulties.
That still counts.
Yeah. We're getting there. We're doing stuff. Getting it all in. Yeah, we'll slowly get that all there. We're gonna reach out to some people this year for prizes, and as I said, I'm gonna put together that documentary for getting things shown off for next year. One of the things which I know we've talked about a little bit is I'm 90% sure I'm going to Open Sauce this year, which is a big maker convention in San Francisco, and we should be on track to getting a booth for a day. I have the paperwork in, and as long as we get the full thumbs up on it, you don't get it because it's a 3-day event. Basically, they have it so it's like you have a booth for a day. I want to show off all different types of Nerf blasters from this hobby. So once this competition ends, I will be reaching out to people who finished their blasters going, "Hey, would you like to show this off here?" And that's going to be a big endeavor. There's no pressure because it involves shipping blasters if you can't go to San Francisco yourself. And I respect anyone who says no because it's a 90% chance the blaster will break. As much as I will try not to. But
it's a good opportunity to get your cool stuff in front of some influential type folks.
Yeah, or just getting out to the things in general, because it's a huge just show off space. So we'll have the goal is to have a little shooting range with just all forms of blasters, that we can. We're not just gonna have MergeMaster stuff. We're gonna 3D printed stuff, just anything in the Nerf hobby. But I want like a section and we just throw blasters in people's hands who haven't really, they've seen some stuff off the shelf or they've seen some random videos, and they can just fire it, and they can appreciate it. And that's also the goal for 2027. Even though we're a little cart before the horse because 2026 MergeMasters just started 2027. We want to have MergeMasters to the wider maker audience. So this is
kind of the first taste before giving it to a larger audience.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Primate.
Oh, hey, Primate. We were just talking about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think but so far we're looking pretty good with all the stuff. As I said, it's going to be the first February 1st GMT, so January 31st. All the how to enter stuff will be open. That'll be on the MergeMasters thing. We will be having a stream on that Sunday on the 1st. Probably a shorter stream. It's kind of like they're off.
Yeah.
And I will be streaming on my Twitch the 31st of the people just passing the starting line. Like, it's like, okay, who's really just chomping at the bit and going out the door? Yeah. Doing all that good stuff. I think, yeah.
The stream won't be like an official full-blown stream. It'll just be more of a, hey, we are here answering questions, addressing concerns, just making sure everything's going smoothly as much as possible.
Yeah.
And just kind of covering some of that initial, like you said, kind of like what Caster's going to be doing on his Twitch thing, just kind of like, and they're off. What do we got? What's the starting positions looking like, kind of a thing.
I'll be judging entry photos harshly. That's all. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more need be said.
No more need to be said. Yeah. Always good things, Friday. We were just saying, you gotta make sure you keep all the photos PG. Weird is good. Weird is encouraged. PG is needed. Yeah. But if people don't have questions, you want to start wrapping this up?
Gladly. I was expecting more questions, but I guess the lack of questions only means that we did a really good job writing those rules.
We are pretty amazing.
I wasn't going to go that far, but it means that since we didn't really have to correct a whole lot last year and we had to correct even less this year, it just means that I guess our people are getting used to the rules, or I guess we're just further refining what's already been working. So
yeah.
I guess that's about it, huh?
Column A, column B. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Remember, it's so you got 6 days. Actually, it's on the MergeMaster Discord. MergeMaster 6 competition starts in 6 days, and that will go to your time zone right there. So, yep. And then that will change to the competition has started once that countdown finishes.
Yeah, and once that countdown counts down, then there'll be, I believe you're working on a video too. I got a video that's going to drop that's going to have a full explanation on the rules we cover, the how to enter steps that we covered today, plus the details on the photo details, as well as more information about the what's called forum posts, things like that, what the expectations are, and everything like that. So kind of the full, basically a distillation of what this stream was, minus the banter, minus the tangents, etc., of just how to enter all that business, entry photo information for that. That's going to drop basically midnight, boom.
Yeah.
And you'll have a better version that's going to be quicker and more concise, and the PDF's going to get dropped at the same time. So basically, midnight GMT, you'll have a whole lot of information land in your lap. You'll have to pour through that and then get to work.
Yep.
Well, not necessarily get to work, but start sending emails, and then as soon as you
Yeah.
get confirmation in return email, then you may begin.
Yes. Yeah, we will
So-
be giving you, the thumbs up. You're all good to go. So, I imagine it's going to be like last year. 99.99% of you are going to be completely fine. With what you
Because
submit.
you're good like that. And
Yeah.
you read the rules and did what you're told.
Yep. And so yeah, you guys already know what the blasters and everything entails, what the classes entail. So all that's left for you to learn is how to take the entry photo, which will have the full, as Nathan said, we'll have the full PDF February 1st, GMT, midnight.
Right.
But yes.
And I guess we'll see you in a week.
Yeah, we'll see you in a week.
Right.
See ya.
Have a good night.